Assalamualaikum and very good day to Madam Nohra Fizawati. My name is Nur Najib Babati Muhammad Yazid. My metric number is 03DPR20F1051. Today I want to present about travel planning and preparation. Things to do before you traveling. You're excited to head to the exotic spot for your next vacation, but to spend a carefree time, it is a good idea to invest sometimes in advance to make sure you close your base. Follow this checklist to make sure your finances are in order. You pack up properly and your travel plan will run smoothly without a hitch. Also get tips to make your trip and preparation activity easier. The first checklist you should worry about is that you need to book your flight ticket. It is highly likely that you will begin your trip with a flight. Booking your first flight or round the world ticket should be a priority as flight price tends to increase the closer you get to your departure date. Websites such as Skyscanner are brilliant tools to compare flights. Specialist travel companies like STA offer round-the-world tickets and can even get discount fares for students under 26 years old. Registering with a frequent flyers program can be very rewarding in the long-term future. Second checklist, you need to make sure you have accommodation to stay before you go there. You should find and book a place to stay for at least the first few nights before you go. There are many ways to find accommodation. You can browse the website TripAdvisor, Hotels.World, Trivago, and Travel Books. Next, it is very important to make sure your passport is valid for travel. Trust me on this through personal experience. You should ensure your passport has at least 6 months validity after you return date home. A damaged passport or outdated photos may also cause problems. There should also be plenty of blank page. Be aware it can take 3 or 6 weeks to receive a new and renewed passport. It is also a good idea to take passport photos of yourself with you, along with copies, both paper and electronic, of your passport. Ensure to keep them separate from your passport. You should do this with any other important documentation. Next, don't forget to make sure all the essentials have been complete. You need to outline a list of the absolute essential backpacking kits to take with you when traveling around the world. Apart from the obvious things like your toothbrush, underwear, passport, and good backpack. Basically, things you might not have thought of that no backpacker should leave home without. After that, you need to get a vaccine and have a health checkup according to the doctor accommodation before you go. If you have any medical problem, you should speak to your doctor before going for advice. It may be a good idea to arrange medical and dental checkups. If you are going to be away for a long period of time, you also need to check and arrange vaccination if required. The NHS Fit for Travel website provide information on what vaccination are needed for every possible destination. It may still be a good idea to confirm with your doctor. Then, you have to get travel insurance. If something goes terrible wrong, it could save you a lot of money and even your life. If you are going to a war-torn country, a country with poor health service, or doing some very dangerous activities, then yes, absolutely get the best insurance you can find. Make sure activities you wish to do are covered or it is pointless getting. Insurance companies do not like paying out. Most cheats policies do not cover things like accidents, whilst intoxicated. Make sure you read the policy in full. Next, this is important part or employees who go outstation, or we call it working holiday. There are many additional things to consider if you are going to be working in a country. You can leave everything until you get there, and some things may only be relevant in certain country, but you may consider sorting out the following. Additional factor to consider is bank account, tax number, place to live, jobs, contacts, registering with a doctor or national health service, other documentation, and the last one is mobile phone SIMs. Next is about the currency card. Highly recommended getting a prepaid currency card before you go. This works exactly the same way as a debit card. You can pay for goods in stores or online and often use ATMs without charge. You load cash in your home currency to the card. Can be done easily online, and then when paying the card, company will convert to the local currency at a much better rate than the charge. Benefit of a prepaid currency card. The first one is you don't need to carry a lot of cash with you. Security, if you lost it, just cancel it. If someone managed to access your PIN protect account, you only lose the money you loaded to the card. Next, you have to make sure your ID is validity and you have many discount cards to save your money. It is a good idea to take another forms of ID with you. You don't really want to take your password out and on a night out. There may also be cases where you are asked for other forms of ID in more serious scenarios, like if your passport is damaged. Discount cards are great and can help extend your trip with the saving. They can save you money on accommodation, food, stores, and even flights. Always check your discount card or brochures on your travels at airports, hostels, or tourist info centers. The last one is loose end. For some people, there may be a lot of loose ends to sort out and other not. There may be things that are specialist or unique to you that you may need to arrange. You really need to think what you are going to need whilst you are away, and what might come back to bite you from home. Things you may need to sort is your living expenses. You may wish to health, rent, gas, electricity, water and car insurance, broadband, TV license, concert tax, and others. Next is files your tax returns, your job, future job situation. Inform your banks of your plans. They may cancel your card if they see them being used unexpectedly abroad. Get your parents, grandparents set up on social media, email, and or Skype. Sell your car if you don't need it, or rent out your property for extra cash. The conclusion is, as well as being completely sane before you even leave, Being prepared to travel pre-departure will make your time in country a more successful experience, reduce potential risks, and increase the positive impact you make on your host community. There is much to prepare, but if you follow a few tips, your vacation will be stress-free and fun. You just have to set your mind to have fun as you go and not worry about the single thing.